You can call me what you want. You can call me a crackhead. You can call me a pothead. You can call me a horrible person for speaking the truth. All right. I've been ridiculed all my life because I'm very truthful and I'm very blunt and I'm very raw with my words. Now, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something, and there's a lot more people that's opening their eyes up to this very fact. The U.S. government sucks at doing their jobs. They absolutely suck at everything they're doing. Okay? They have lied to us since far back as I can figure out with the public knowledge that's on servers across the globe that they have been lying to us at least since the collapse of the economy 100 years ago. Well, 94 years ago or 95 years ago, okay, since 1929, when the collapse of the Great Depression, okay, they have been lying to us since then, at least then. But quite frankly, I wouldn't put it past them if they haven't been lying to us since before the Civil War. It's been going on too fucking long, and a lot of these lies are coming up. Okay, yeah, I know I got that head, but listen, this is a cold hard fact. You can believe it if you want. That's every right. As an American, we have the right to believe a truth or believe nonsense. We have that right. That's why we have all of these people that still believe in, oh no, it's not that bad. They don't lie to you. That this is all for your good and the good of the community. Look at the fucking community. What is what is so great about what they're doing now? Like everyone doesn't understand that every bit of information, okay, we're getting a lie and we're getting the truth and we're getting another lie about all of them. You understand what I mean? There's so much bullshit that comes in with the government releasing stuff. I mean, all of this is there. It's there. You just got to read it. You have to go out and look at it. Like I hate this new thing that they're all saying. Well, where's the evidence? You don't have any evidence of that. What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you that stuck in that delusion that you ask a question? You can ask somebody a question that has knowledge, and when you go to start talking, every 2 seconds you interrupt them. That means you didn't want to hear the answer that they have. Okay, look, just because you don't like what they're saying doesn't mean that you get the right to shut them down while giving that answer to you. At least have enough respect and common decency. If they're silent while you are talking, to ask them this question. And when they are talking and giving you an answer of the question, let them finish giving you the answer to the question. That way you have every fact that they said, so you have a better chance of debunking it, or you can pull up a fact on what they said. You see what I'm saying? Like you on the one side can't even you can't even let them talk. But we have enough common decency to listen to everything you guys say, but you won't let anyone else talk. And then it's not like you have any option to go on something like this because God forbid if you actually said something truthful. Listen, lies do not hurt. Okay, they do not hurt. The only time lies hurt is when the truth comes out about that lie. And I can give you a prime example. It's a very unlikely example, but there's still plenty of proof that this same thing happens. All right, you got a man at a strip club. He's got $1,000 in his hand. He's throwing it up to the strippers on the poles, the exotic dancers. That's what they're there for. That's how they make their money. Okay. They make their money and their tips on the floor, okay, on the pole. That's exactly how that works. It don't work any other fucking way. So don't even try to challenge me on that. It works. They get up there, they dance, they make money that way. It's just like if somebody is a mechanic, he's going to fix a car, and that's how he makes his money. He doesn't go out there talking to people as a mechanic to make money. He actually does fix cars. See what I'm saying? The exotic dancers have to dance exotically for people to throw money at them. That's how they make their bulk of their money. It's the same thing with waitresses and waiters. They make their bulk of their money with the tips they bring in. They don't get paid nearly jack shit on the clock. Now, you got a man with $1,000 in his hand, sitting at center stage, okay? The exotic dancer is honing in on him because he's got all of his money out. Baby, you got the biggest one here. My boss is a big dick, but you know what? You've got the biggest one in here. Da-da-da. Until he throws that last dollar bill up at her. He's sitting there happy as can be. He is a fat kid in a cake camp that's got cakes and pastries everywhere and says, you know what? You can just have it all, man. Whatever you want. He is going to be over the moon happy until he runs out, until he shows that last dollar bill up there. And then she stops focusing on him and goes to the guy sitting next to him because he's got a couple 20s in his hand. Baby, you got the biggest one here. How is the first guy going to feel? He's going to be like, damn, this bitch lied to me that whole fucking time. I'm not going to feel very good. I just wasted $1,000 on this bitch. You see what I'm saying? There's the truth of the lie. So you're not going to feel that damn good. I mean, that's just how that works. So when somebody gets on like these news groups, you know, CNN or NBCN or ABC, I don't even know if ABC still does news. I don't even know. But or even Fox. I mean, it doesn't matter. Whatever news company. And these news people, they ask them a question. And when they start answering, you cut them off or you don't let them answer. But everybody was silent when you were asking the question until the answer starts coming out. And since it's a truthful answer, you get this bullshit excuse of, well, where's the proof of it? Or, oh, I have a moral obligation to not let you finish your answer. The fuck kind of horse shit is that, for one? And when every one of us has the same right to speak our opinion, you know, we have the right to speak whatever opinion we see fit at that time, at that given moment. Now, this has to stop. Now, I'm going to tell you about a dream that I had back in 2017, way before any of this crap started happening. And I have never had a dream like this in my life that did not happen. That absolutely did not happen. It always happened. And I've had a lot of dreams like this. Now, can I explain this? Fuck no. I don't know why I have these dreams. I didn't ask for them. I just go to sleep and it happens automatically when I'm asleep. And then when I wake up, I remember all of it. So in 2017, I had a dream that the U.S. population became just, you had two types of people. The way that they were different was in the way they were thinking. Okay? The way they believed, the way they were thinking about everything that was going on. And we had a Civil War number 2. Now, quite frankly, you don't need to be a rocket scientist to understand how the rocket ship works. Okay? You can look at a car and understand how it works. You push the gas, the motherfucker goes, right? You push the brake, the motherfucker stops. Okay? In theory, that's exactly how that car is supposed to work when you're in it. You don't have to be a mechanic to understand how to operate a motor vehicle. So the way people were thinking, you had two opposite sides of it. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to understand which side is going to win. Even with the little bit of knowledge you have now. See, there's one side that wants to, oh, we don't need, you don't need a 30-round mag to hunt with. No, I don't see anyone going out and hunting with a automatic rifle. Just saying. I don't think anyone goes out in the woods with an AR-15 and decides, you know what, I'm going to go shoot me a bear, or I'm going to go hunt me a deer, a couple deer with this. No, they go out with bolt-action rifles or shotguns or big caliber pistols. They don't go out there with a freaking fully automatic machine gun. They don't hunt with that. So you can't use that as a valid excuse with that. You understand what I mean? And all of these people, I've always asked this, all of these mass shooters, how many of them went through the proper legal channels to get that firearm? I mean, a lot of them, they're stolen guns. Stolen. They're not going to take one out that's going to link the ballistics back to them. That's kind of like, taking a live video like this and say, you know what? I'm just going to go steal this car on live stream. Who does that shit? And how long are they still walking around after doing it? Not very long. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same concept with that, because the gun's not going to shoot somebody on its own. It takes somebody to manipulate that. Just like a hammer's not going to hit somebody in the back of the head on its own. It's going to have to take somebody to swing that hammer. So it's the same concept with a car. The car, so when somebody runs somebody over, like vehicular manslaughter, regardless if they're under the influence or not, that's irrelevant. The car ran that person over. Why do we not go after that car, make and model and manufacturer? Because we all know that it takes a human being to drive that car into that crowd. Just like that guy did in that parade a couple years ago. I can't remember what parade it was, but I know there was a guy that just hated everything. And he ran through all this crowd and killed kids, killed their grandparents that took them there. It was like a Christmas time parade. But listen, going back to my dream, 2017, I dreamt that our population became, we started another civil war. And the way it happened, we went from capital to capital in every state. And we won every one of them. It was easy as shit, because all these other ones, they're against having guns. And that's another thing. Like criminals. I've been to jail. I've been to prison. All right. I know how criminals think. I've done some shit in my past. Doesn't mean I'm still going to do it now. People do change over time. But if you have all of these signs out about protect my Second Amendment right, don't tread on me, I don't call 911 or something like that, while you're living in the inner city, that's deterring people from busting in your door and trying to rob you. No one wants to go in there with a firearm to rob you if you indeed have a firearm to defend yourself. They're going to go to the people that have absolutely no way of protecting themselves because it's easy grab, easy money. You understand what I mean? That's how criminals work. That's how the street works. So go ahead, take away the guns, Take away the right to defend yourselves, and guess what's going to happen? People don't give a fuck about you. You're not the center of everything. I'm not the center of everything. We all are unique. We all are human beings. We all have wants and needs. We all have things that we can't even get. Like, I will never be financially stable. I will die being poor. Do you understand what that is? There's a lot of people that are going to have that problem now. You're the same as me. Welcome to the fucking choir. Now, in that dream, we all became in a civil war. One side obviously handed their asses to the other side. And the last capital that we stood at was DC. And as we were finishing up that one, DC lay in ruins because that was the hardest one we fought. But we won. As soon as we finish, there's 2 boats coming up in the Potomac. Just like, I don't know, I guess it's how my brain interpreted it. But it was 2 like U-boats from like D-Day from World War II. 2 of them come up right on the bay, put the doors down. Here comes Russian armed forces off one boat. Here comes Chinese armed forces off the other boat. That's when I woke up. We just got done fighting the Civil War, the second Civil War. That's when I woke up. Then, if you look at NATO and its counterpartner, which I don't know what they're really called anymore, I can't remember, but Russia is allied pretty much with China to combat NATO. Argentina, Saudi Arabia, they're all in that. You see what I'm saying? So, how could I, back in 2017, have that type of dream, and you fast forward 6 years with everything that's going on? How am I wrong? How did I have that fucking knowledge given to me? Can I explain this? No. But everybody wonders why I fucking am the way I am, and why I talk the way I talk, and why I've tried to put myself out there. Because I don't want to be around when that happens. I know that's going to happen. You don't, but I do. And I don't give a fuck if you believe me or not. I know what I know. You don't know what I know. You don't know what I experienced. You don't know what I seen. I know what I seen. I know what I experienced. And these dreams aren't like, I know I'm asleep and I'm dreaming. These are like this, like how I am right here, right now. These dreams, I'm in them like I'm here. I can touch my leg and feel my leg like the same as I feel it right now. It's like I'm not even asleep. And I don't get any sleep. And when I wake up with these dreams, I'm sweating from head to toe. It's like I went to hell and back. I mean, these dreams that I've had like that, I've had quite a few. That's just one of them. I never forget them because they're very significant and they're scary as shit. But every time they've always come true. It's like when I wake up from these, I wake up at 3:33 in the fucking morning every goddamn time. It's almost like I ran hot bath water, kept my clothes on, got into the tub, put my head under the water, got right back out of the tub and walked back to my room, laid down on my bed and covered back up. That's how much sweat comes off of me while I'm having these types of dreams. Now, you can believe what you want to fucking believe. I know what I experienced. I know what I saw. And I know what I felt. And if you want to believe it, you can believe it. You have that right. I think all humans should have that right. But you know what? To a certain degree. You guys have a wonderful holiday, and may 2024 be prosperous for all of us, which vast majority of us know it's probably not going to be. But you know what? Still, I put it out there. 2024 is going to be prosperous for us all. It's going to be a better fucking year because we're going to make it a better year. All of us collectively are going to treat each other with love and compassion. We're going to stop stealing from each other. We're going to stop fucking up these damn buildings. Leave these businesses alone. Best Buy and Gucci has no control over what the hell the government's doing. That's all I'm going to say. You guys have a happy holiday.